I release all inner conflict related to unresolved issues of self-acceptance in this now moment. I seek and find harmony and balance with clarity of merging the light and dark aspects of my being. The emotional satisfaction that is mine is being at one with myself. That is enough. I am enough. All is well. All people, places, and things and circumstances that seek to control and manipulate me with the intent to take from me deceitfully and maliciously cannot cross this threshold under any circumstances. I pledge that my intentions upon entering this sacred space of unconditional love and karmic justice is to only contribute equal reciprocity of unconditional love, truth, honesty, and integrity. Hey, lovely soul. So, this biker just was on the road with all the buses and cars and trucks, for this beautiful Monday traffic. And he wasn't driving off in this way where it was just like, look at me, but it's like you wanted to look because he wasn't overexhausting the engine, and you could tell he was going somewhere special. And I feel like if you're watching this or listening to this, you guys are going somewhere special, and you're taking really good care of yourself. You're taking good care of all the resources that Spirit has blessed you with. And you're not being seen as that person, who's overworking the engine on their motorcycle so people can see them, in that moment, and then later you don't really see the person riding it anymore because they exhausted the engine and now they don't have the funds to take care of it. You're the ones who are, taking the time to build your legacy while expressing gratitude for what you have and learning how to take better care of yourself and everything that you're blessed with. Okay? So I know the energy I felt after I saw the gentleman on the bike go by. It was, I wish him well. So I feel like there's a lot of people who you pass by who actually don't really get to see you very often. So those who you do choose to be in your vicinity, they are very blessed to have you and they know it. And an energy I'm picking up for the biker that passed by is possibly someone who is not on good terms with him, is having a lot of regret. Okay? So we're going to discuss what healthy cycles are in your life and what toxic cycles are ending permanently for your life. A lot of times when we think of cycles, we think of it in a toxic manner. And if you are the generation of curse breakers, then you're starting up some healthy cycles that your legacy is energetically picking up on as well. Uh, I know, I know. um, my mother and I would have these very tumultuous interactions, and I would stop talking to her for months, and then we go back to talking, and then the black magic would get worse to bind me to her to make me feel worse. So repeatedly, my self-esteem I built it up, and it would crash back down. And I didn't actually understand how and why this was happening. I felt obligated to my mother and things like that. So, my mother's expecting me to come back around again, and for us to have this, you know, relationship as if nothing happened, you know, for it to be swept under the rug as if, you know, all the stuff I did, please forgive me, even though I'm not going to change it. I just want you around. I started to have an understanding of my worth on an even deeper basis, at an even deeper soul level. I had a dream with her in it, and she was trying to navigate to the source of where everything that I am came from. She really wanted to connect to source, but because she was not able to find it, she wanted to disconnect me from source. And what was very interesting was that my grandmother was there doing the dirty work for her. So I don't know what kind of magic my mother has had on my grandma, but my grandma has basically been afraid of my mother. Okay, I don't know what kind of shit my mother done did to my grandma, but it's enough to have me say I'm not fucking with that lady, you know. I also started picking up that in the times I would take to just reveal myself, my mother would be doing a whole lot of come to me magic, and it would be getting dark and darker and darker. And when she would get her grips into me, um, she would low-key be planting a whole bunch of trauma seeds so that I could attract a whole bunch of fuck shit. And so I want to thank my mother because it's like you made me aware of people just like you. I run into people like my mother, and I just pass them because I realize they gonna do what they gonna do. Their mind's already made up. Shit, you know. My mother has a beautiful imagination, but she uses it for fuck shit. So that's what she chooses to invest into. And what that's teaching me is to make sure I'm mindful of what I invest in, because I know how powerful my imagination is, you know? So I know for me, a toxic cycle that's ended permanently is me being blind to what's going on behind the scenes. When I'm getting information, instead of believing the illusions that was surrounded by the fear psychosis, I'm, you know, taking the time to slow down and say, okay, so what's the truth? And I'm allowing the source to show me the truth in layers as the day goes by. So let's look into collectively what healthy cycles are in your life, because your legacy is definitely going to benefit off of you energetically breaking these toxic cycles. So we have the Queen of Clubs in reverse in purple. We have the Five of Hearts in reverse in orange. And then we have the King of Wands, and it's like reddish purple color. So a healthy cycle that's in your life is release of envy and jealousy. Okay? Um, feeling as if you're emotionally not enough. And yes, the cycle that's ending is seeking outside validation from others. And you're starting to pick up on if someone wants you to go above and beyond to get validation from them, this is how they feel inside. And they're just really putting on you some airs that there's someone that they're not. Okay, so this is going to help with a whole lot of healthy relationships. Because you know that one person you pass that could be toxic for you could basically have you walk right into your blessing. And for someone it's going to happen. You know, for some of us, we could pass that one toxic person can be connected to a whole bunch of toxic people to turn your life upside down. And you may learn to just gracefully deal with people like that when they go out of their way to introduce themselves to you. Because I feel like you are seen as so very appealing that people, they want to shoot their shot with you. Okay, so you're just like being graceful and walking away. You saved yourself years of heartache. Okay, so let's look into two more healthy cycles that are in your life right now. If you're listening to this, Congratulations. We have the Queen of Hearts in reverse in purple, supported by the Jack of Diamonds in reverse. So what I'm feeling like is the mirror effect, you know, that as a Hayoka, you're a Hayoka if you're watching this, where people would see themselves clearly and project it onto you and take on your attributes because they really are inspired by you. It's not working. No more can that negative talk get into your spirit. It's just instantly going back to them, and they're being, and others are being seen for who they are, and you're being seen for who you are. Okay, so you have ended a very difficult cycle of projections, of receiving it, because the only way you can be seen as someone is saying you are is if you're receiving it. So I feel like you cracked the code of how you were able to receive it. Congratulations. Let's go check something else out. Then we're going to go to what toxic cycle has ended permanently in your life. All right. So we got the Ace of Hearts in red in reverse, Three of Diamonds in pink, supported by the Jack of Hearts upright in blue. So a healthy cycle in your life is you are able to understand and differentiate who actually has a heart of gold and who doesn't. You can tell someone who is not in tune with their own heart chakra will work overtime to get you out of your own element. So no longer is you allowing people to breadcrumb you. In fact, the healthy cycle that's in your life is you're going to be asking for what it is you truly deserve and want without fear of rejection and knowing that you can get it yourself. But also you're going to have the discernment of who to ask for things from and when and how to do it in a way that is as genuine and as pure and true as you are. And you're going to be very surprised when people are like, I would love to give it to you. And you're going to, and the healthy cycle that is also in your life, you're going to be giving to yourself in a way that other people are going to want to rise to the occasion to do so too. So let's look at what toxic cycle is ended permanently in your life. Four of Wands upright and Nine of Hearts. Okay. And Eight of Clubs in reverse. So any distraction that keeps you from having a happy home, getting your root chakra off balance, getting your your sacral chakra off balance, anything that keeps you from feeling joy, anything that blocks you, you will put an end to it. Because this Eight of Clubs in reverse in green is saying that your heart chakra is protected from all sources of intolerance that mean to get you off balance. So in this moment, express gratitude and have a good day.